But for those watching on YouTube for the series, we're going to be going over Wizard Inferno 1 attempts again. We've managed to get the Warrior Inferno, which will be going up on YouTube here shortly. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I have some allergy issues, and it's been kicking my butt. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going with the Wizard 1 Inferno. Let's get this going. Honestly, I'm going to take the extra 100 gold. I'm going to get to that class ability really quickly. I'm trying to think of the best way to go through this. And I'm thinking for beginners, you want to take the path of least resistance. So you probably want to go down the pure left side. It gives you a chest, gives you a few banners here, or merchant rooms, it gives you an early elite, which shouldn't be too much trouble to deal with Wizard, especially if they're goblins or hornets. If it's lycanthrope, which is very unlikely of being that early, you don't really have to worry about lycanthrope that early. So I think that's a safe for beginners. But I'm thinking I want a lot of gemstones going into this, so I'm gonna go through the triple elite, triple chest, double merchant room. And we're gonna go weaken this one, we're gonna weaken that one, we're gonna hit them with some damage, and we're gonna hit this one with some damage. We're at 22, he's at 18 with the 2 extra damage. We blocked all their damage. Then we just go ham. We're getting close. 2 HP on this one, he should die next round with the amount of damage we can pump out with Golem. So we're going to go ahead and weaken just in case. Weaken just in case. He's at 1 HP, but we were able to block all their damage, so it doesn't really matter too much. Then you go damage. Damage. You're about to do 13 and kill it. Boom. Possible to go Beastman again. Good for the AoE damage. We're about to face goblins and yeah, exactly, goblins and hornets, so it's better to go in for lots of damage on them. Let's go ahead and start weakening them for a couple of turns. Able to get all their weaknesses down, so they're only doing 6 damage. Able to block all 6 of it. There's only 3 of them on the back burner here. Do that, weaken them. Get this one pretty low. Able to absorb all their damage again. Really, we're going through phases. This is where we want to do a bunch of damage to them now. And, you want to deal as much damage as possible to these ones, bringing them down to 0 extras in the back, and then you're going to kill one of them off, and you're going to kill the other off. It's not a terrible idea to go Magic Peas, but I think I'm going to go the Night Fairy, get the ability to reshuffle just in case. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, a platinum or a diamond chest. Yeah, that's good. Oh, where's the mute? Well, it's a good thing you guys can't hear it. So I've muted the game this time only because I'm going to be watching House in the background. If you guys want to listen to House, let me know. But, I don't think you're going to want to listen to House. Deal 4 damage to all enemies for each card in exile. I'm half tempted if it was a magic card. Perfect. We're going to mute this because I don't want to listen to it while I watch a Borat ad in the background. So, pretty dangerous to go the triple elite path. But if I get the cards necessary, it will be well worth going down the elite path for how many gemstones I'm going to get for taking them on. Especially since I'm looking to get a bunch of skills this run. Skills are what's going to be what saves me. We've got more than enough. We're going to upgrade We're going to go over to skills. We're going to look at becoming not cursed anymore. I would say if we can avoid the tier of the goddess, it'd be even better. So let's go ahead and get rid of being cursed. I don't like being cursed, and that really sucks. So, not even able to do anything else there. Managed to get a decent amount. Awesome. Werewolf. Lycanthrope is always fun. Almost able to block all their damage. I'm taking 6 from this, which really sucks. Wish I could get through a lot more. We're going to go ahead and do 8 damage to this one. We'll do that. We'll bring him down. We're going to deal as much damage as we possibly can to Lycanthrope, because Lycanthrope is a pain. He's at 14 HP. We might actually be able to kill him. There we go. No, I don't think we're gonna go. I don't think we're gonna go Angel Fighter. Remove shield from target enemy, deal 5 damage. That actually might come in handy this time. Especially if we get Golem again. Let's mute that. Oh man, this show's getting super spicy. Half tempted to take Gorillatron just in case. I'm definitely going to take Lion Fighter there. Give us some extra defense. That gives us... There we go. Deal a bunch of damage. Focus on the one on the far left. They're going to deal a little bit of damage to us that turn. Nothing we can do there. Reduces damage. Bring him down to 11. He's not going to be able to get through us. We won't be able to kill him this turn, so we're going to try to get as much defense as we possibly can. Bring him down as low as we can. We're still going to take damage here. We're going to take 4. Nothing we could do about it. We'll weaken this one. We'll do damage to this one. There we go. Able to block all of his damage. He's going to go through and weaken us, so we'll be able to get the defense off this turn if we get it. We're going to go ahead and try to bring that down as low as possible. There we go. Bring him down. We block all of his damage. And we're able to go in this next turn and just kill him. We've taken quite a bit of damage from elites this time, which kind of sucks, but we're doing fairly well overall. We haven't even taken half damage, so... Discard your hand, draw 4 cards, draw pile, gain 2 mana. I think I'm going to go with it. The extra mana and card play for spells, that's just really all I'm looking for here. We want to get our passive off as quickly as possible. Let's see. Demon Bride, apply 2 weak to all enemies, add 2 demon puns to your discard pile, lose 1 HP. I don't think so. Let's go here. Let's watch one more ad.
Solitaire.
Only 30 seconds of a solitaire app? That's so weird. You don't say. Interesting. Boom, and he auto-plays it all the way to the end. Why are we watching? How is there a solitaire ad? That's the real question I have. Alright, so let's take a look at what we could possibly get. It's a lot. Don't really have the money to afford all these big cards down here, so I think we're going to go over here to skills. We're going to take Book of Magic again. That gives us HP for playing 4 magic cards in the same turn. Hopefully we've got the mana to sustain it. Let's go ahead and take on Gorilla King. Able to get 5 stacks off in the turn. We get some healing there, which is pretty nice. We're gonna go. Might as well take no extra damage for no reason. Deal some damage. Probably should have went the golem and then into the something else, but it's not too worrisome. We'll be able to block all of his damage coming through, and he's getting low. I think 2 more rounds and we should be able to completely delete him. Almost able to kill him this turn. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but at least we're at full HP. We take 3, which brings us down to 47. I'm not too worried about that. Gorilla King goes down just like that. Hopefully this is the run. This is... Haha! Pumpkin Master! You don't say. I like it. Let's go. I want to see what it does. So, beginners, we know this one already. Deep water, you want to go down the pure left side. The double chests into the merchant right before is the best option that you could possibly get. Which, regardless of what way you're going to go, you're either going to get this extra elite at the end instead of the merchant, or you could just go down this way for veterans alike and just get that. I mean, technically, if you wanted the extra elite fights before, you could technically go down this side here, but we're going to go down the pure left side. Best thing to do. We'll go ahead and weaken. This is going to give us 3 shield. This is going to give us 4 shield. I think overall that's better, so we're going to be able to not block 5 of it. That's fine. Yeah, I really wish this came in our next hand. Deal 100 damage to a random enemy and lose 10 HP. Exile it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Well, let's see if I survive long enough to see what those do. I'm not going to be able to block all the damage coming through this time. We're going to only be able to block up to 7 of it. But we only take 4, so that's not terrible. Managed to kill the one on the left. Maybe we'll get some of these pumpkins coming in this next hand. Boom! Explosive pumpkin doing 100 damage. Now we need some ability to sustain ourselves. So we'll go Pumpkin Master. It's a really ballsy play here. Don't really want to deal with it. So we're going to be spending a lot of gold on HP now every time. And we're going to want to go through all of the merchant rims now. We're going to go ahead and put a card from our draw pile into our hand. Oh boy. I think the best option is to kill one of them as quickly as possible. I don't want to sacrifice any more HP to the explosive pumpkins blowing us up. Able to block most of it. We get some 4 HP, so we'll net gain nothing there, which is fine. We're going to take 9 damage, which kind of sucks there. Making some risky plays with the pumpkin. Okay, I think we might be able to kill him this next turn. Yeah, we were able to kill him. Toxic flowers, I don't think they heal us, so we're gonna take the gemstone, and we're gonna take the safer route now, just because we want that early. We want that early health from the merchant room, and we're gonna ignore that Trump ad, because Trump's a twat waffle. No, that was pause. Where the hell's the mute? There we go. Much better. I don't want to listen to that, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to. I'm actually going to unmute the game, just because I'm not actually watching House in the background. I'm not able to multitask like that, and I think you guys wouldn't want. I'm thinking that'll be a lot better for you guys. So let's go ahead and let's unmute the game there. I'm sure it'll be a little bit more entertaining. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Don't really multitask with this game. First of all, we're going to go over here, and we're going to try to increase our HP overall as best we can. And then let's see if we can't get something that'll increase End of Combat Heal 5. That's actually really good for the strategy we're going now, since we're going to Pumpkin. We're going to blow ourselves up in the process of blowing our enemies up, and we're going to want to probably take some extra healing, which will be pretty nice for us in the long run. We're going to take on this elite. Realize that it's these guys. Oof. That brings us super low. Be able to block all but one of it. Able to block most of it. Okay, we gotta kill him this next round. There we go. We're gonna take the extra healing. It'll be the only way we actually survive here. Wish we had the extra mana. If we can get something that generates mana like a wizard, I think we'll actually be set. Man, not able to even block all of the damage coming through, which really sucks. Taking a step back down to 20. It's a good thing that all of our spells are magic based, and we can just go in on defending ourselves against him. We get some HP back there, and we're going to get 5 back at the end of this combat. So it's honestly not that bad. And probably going to want to skip on these. Take the chest. Open up the silver chest. Mute this ad because I'm sure you guys don't want to watch it. We go ahead and skip, head here, watch another free ad, immediately close that because that's one of the ones we can, and we're just stacking HP, absolutely stacking HP this game. Honestly, there's nothing we can do here. Nothing we can really buy here that will assist us in going through this. So we're going to want to go... let's just go into the next one. We're going in with full HP almost. We're going to want to block as much damage as we can. We're going to take a little bit of damage from the second one here. Then we go again with as much damage as we possibly can. We'll get the pumpkins cycled into our deck, and we'll try to get these killed as quickly as we can, because we're going to heal off of this. So we're going to go heal, deal damage, redo that, randomly do that. Oh man, we're going to take a bunch of damage right here. We're pretty low. We ended up just fucking ourselves there. I'm going to be able to block some of the damage. Okay, let's be as defensive as possible and not pop them into the next phase. We want to use the pumpkins when they're in the next phase already. They're going to be able to do some damage to us, but not enough to kill us. Let's see, he's about to attack us with a lot of damage. We were able to get the kill. Able to heal up at least most of the damage he's going to do to us, so we're going to go ahead and weaken, do as much damage as we possibly can to him. We're going to take 2 overall here, and another pumpkin will get us the win. Sadly, we have to end the turn because we're silenced. But the pumpkin gets us the victory. If we play this absolutely smart, we can take the win here all the way to the end. For beginners, you're going to go down the far left side again. For veterans, if you're not running this pumpkin strategy, you're actually probably going to want to take the right branch, however, because you want that elite fight. But I'm going to go down the pure left side, and we're going to avoid as many elite fights as we can now. Not able to block the damage coming in. That sucks. We're going to go down to 37. He's going to attack this turn. Do as much damage as we can to all of them. He's at 22. He's at 40. Let's go ahead and try to kill this one on the left this turn. Able to kill that one before he does too much damage. Of course, he's going to get rid of all the progress we just made with HP. But we'll go back up to full after that, especially with the potion maker. We're going to grab another angel for healing. Really sucks that we have to take 20 damage there because we don't want to waste the angels, which really sucks. We're going to be able to block up to 3 of the damage. We're still going to take 5. Nothing we can do there about it. We're going to weaken this one. We're going to do some damage there. We'll be able to block all their damage, get some HP back. Getting a lot of spells cast each turn. This means next turn they're going to try to crit us, so we're going to want to kill one as quickly as possible. Let's get some pumpkins, just in case. Because we're able to do 100 damage with the pumpkins. Yeah, I knew the crit was coming in too. Able to reduce the damage. reduce the damage as much as possible. We're still going to take both crits, so we're going to take 8 in the long run. Able to block most of the damage, thankfully. We have 30 stacks there. Able to block all of his damage. Honestly, we got enough. We're going to take another Angel Archer. What do these guys do? They flip into... Man. So what I did there was I tried to look at exactly the cost of casting the pumpkins. I think it's dealing like 15 damage to us. Which is a lot. It's a very dangerous, risky thing to do. But if you can manage it, it just makes it so easy. We're going to go ahead and head over here. We'll buy HP. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the gems. Start of each combat, gain 10 shield. Enemy dies, gain 1 mana. Honestly, sorry, I had to sneeze. We're probably going to take Stone Skin here because we're going below a half HP quite regularly. The additional 3 resistance might actually save our life. And we're going to hold out on the rest of the cash there. We want to make sure that we have the opportunity to keep ourselves alive if necessary. And we're going to want to go in for as much damage and shielding as possible. We're able to block most of the damage coming through, only taking 4 from this last one here. Yeah, give us some HP back, do some damage. We're going to take a bunch of damage this turn, nothing we can do about it. And ultimately we're going to go in for as much damage as possible. We have these angels in the backdrop if we need them. But they're healing a total of 8 HP now, so... we'll be able to at least keep ourselves close to full as possible. I mean, we're taking 12 there, which puts us really close to half HP. Heal ourselves back up. Drop all of those. Drop ourselves some extra resistances, and we're going to try to deal as much damage as possible. We're only taking 1 damage from them this time, which is not bad. Go in for more defense, and we're going to try to drop as much. So we're only taking 2, and we've managed to come back almost a full HP here. And we managed to kill him again. Half tempted to go to Sapphire Guard just because of the mana and the shield, and it may give us overcharged, but it gives us the ability to play an extra card the turn. And if it's after an already overcharged play, then we're really good there. And we're able to skip a lot of ads tonight, which is really nice. We're going to go more HP, and we're going to go ahead and go back up to full. It's possible to take the Moon Fairy again, but I think we're pretty good so far. If anything, I'd take the Lion Fighter, but I think we're good on defense right now. We're going to take all of this and open up another bronze chest. Gotten pretty lucky so far this run. We're 2 in. We're about to complete our 3rd. And with that, we'll be able to move on to the 4th and actually hopefully complete Inferno Wizard 1, and it being the first attempt of the night would actually be just fantastic for us. Then we'd be able to do Assassin and then hopefully Necromancer tonight as well if we get the levels necessary for it. So I think overall this might look like a good run, but you never know. You could end up taking the wrong build for the wrong boss at the end of the game and just end up cucking yourself. Like, yeah, I've got these pumpkins, and yeah, they're taking up a card slot, but if I don't use the Pumpkin Master, then I don't have the pumpkins to risk taking the mass amounts of damage that I'm going to be taking from using them, so... This game looks fun. It's an idle game. It's kind of, you just click and try to click the right spot and destroy enough blocks. I don't know. It might be more complicated than that, but I don't really care. Honestly, if I was able to get the poison off, I would definitely take the Medusa. Being able to mass stun my enemies is actually really good. I really wish I'd saved up for the Tear of the Goddess, but it's not happening this run. Let's go into the Elite fight. We'll just drop Pumpkin Masters. We'll take a bunch of damage just to end that fight really, really quickly. Honestly, I'm going to take the Angel Fighter now just because we're actually running Angels. And we're going to skip past this really awesome ad that allows us to skip past like instantly. Buy health first, then heal. Always do it in that order. Get more bang for your buck. Oh, man. So tempted. Such a tempting offer game. We're going to hold off again. Maybe we'll get lucky. It's golems. That sucks that the first one went into the big guy. Yeah, it keeps going into the big guy. Take a lot of damage there. That's fine. Able to bring him down almost to death right there, and we're already, what, a few turns in. Able to heal a decent chunk there. Bringing us pretty low, which really sucks. No, I don't like that. Okay, we're able to get some damage off on the right one there. We're not taking too much, thankfully. We're gonna go in, drop some damage on that one. Honestly, let's get the extra shielding so we only take 2 damage from this guy. If we can get lucky with the Pumpkin Master drops, it'll actually be really nice for us. Really sad we can't block all the damage here. Wasn't really expecting to, though. Oh man, we're taking so much damage from the golem. This really sucks. Hopefully we can get lucky with this next... Oh, this sucks. No. Oh god, I hate running into this boss. Like, this is such a shitty boss. That's fine. Sadly, we're bringing him down to 1. It's not nearly enough, and they're about to get 21 shield. That sucks. And he's going to be hitting hard this next turn. We have to reduce his damage. That sucks. At least I'm taking less damage this time, overall. Do some damage there. Able to at least block most of the damage coming from that guy. I'm hoping that we can Pumpkin Master this guy on the right. Hey, look at that. Now we just need 2 Pumpkin Masters in a row to be able to kill this guy. So I don't think we're really going to be able to, so we're going to try to get as much defense as possible. They're doing 10 HP. We go down to 30. Yeah, I think we got enough there. Able to block all of his damage this time, which is pretty nice. Hopefully he goes into off phase. He doesn't. Which really sucks. But we were able to kill him. Hey, there we go. That's such a risky fight. Honestly, I'm going to take Shadow Assassin. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage from ourselves, but we really need to. We're going to go down the full left side here. I forgot to do the beginners. That's my bad. When I get out of here, I'll go ahead and do that for you, gentlemen and ladies. Give myself some defense. Just go all in for damage, because we don't have any shielding. So we're going to take 3 from this and get our bleed effect on us, which kind of sucks. We're going to half HP the one on the right. We're going to bring ourselves almost to full HP. Yeah, we're going to take a bit of damage here, which stacks a couple turns of bleed, but honestly, it's better than nothing. Wow. Can't even kill him fast enough to stop this bleed from coming through. Not able to stop the 16 damage there. Able to bring him as low as possible. We now get the extra resistance, which is pretty nice. Heal ourselves from taking any more damage. We'll go ahead and bring ourselves up. Able to get most of the damage, or all of the damage blocked this time, which is pretty nice. We'll kill this dude. We'll just go in on killing this dude on the right. We are able to block all of his damage and stop ourselves from using the Pumpkin Master too often. Really, it's there just to kill bosses quickly. We're going to go ahead and pass that up. Okay, for beginners, you're going to want to go down the far left side. That elite right before that, which is actually the safest way to go, which is why I'm going to go down the far left side. For veterans that have a little bit better deck synergy, you're going to want to go down the far right side. The double chest and the double elites is the best thing you could possibly get. Bring yourselves almost to full HP. Damage reflect kind of sucks. We're gonna have to try to kill him without reflecting too much of the damage back at us. Able to bring him down to half HP. It doesn't actually proc the reflect damage from this guy. Get ourselves to as close to full HP as we can while killing the guy. There we go. Get ourselves to full HP and manage to complete this. Eat shield 4 damage. Imperial Guard, too good to pass up. We'll go here. We'll watch the free ad. Exit. Okay, we have actually a couple seconds that we have to watch this. That kind of sucks. We'll go ahead and watch this, get it through. So this is actually the furthest we've made it in Inferno 1 difficulty on Wizards, so hopefully we're able to go. We don't really need to buy any more HP, or we need to buy more HP, we don't need to refill it. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. It's not a terrible idea, but I think at the end of your turn, without a shield, you get 15 shield. I think just in case, we're going to take that. We're going to take... let's re-roll all the cards in the shop. I don't like what we got here. Yeah, it's actually kind of just sucky. We'll continue on. Able to do 3 cards. We don't really need the HP this turn. They're just gonna get super fucking beefy. Our goal is to just keep this one down, and we'll work on these guys here in a minute. Especially with Desert Princess, we're able to get rid of their shields, so we're not too worried about really eating through a lot of shields this run, so... as I said, with the Desert Princess, we could just remove the shield. Give ourselves 15 armor. We're not really too concerned with this. We can get rid of that debuff really easily. We got rid of the one on the far left. Now we're going to get rid of the one right here. We're at full HP, so we don't proc the magic book healing, but that's fine. This guy's getting some big shields on him, so we're going to go defense... offense, 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 and we'll get rid of the shield there just in case. Not able to block all the damage, but we're not too concerned about the damage. We can just heal it all the way. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go up to full HP here. Well, because we're about to take 20 right there, which kind of hurt, but that's fine. We're actually able to get a nice angel fighter off there, which is actually kind of cool. There we go. Managed to get a bunch of healing. We're almost at full HP. We're 2 off full HP, which is pretty nice. And then you just go in for as much damage as you possibly can. Another armor debuff, that's fine. As I said, we're really not too concerned about it. We got 33 stacks for Golem. Half tempted to take the Snow Queen here. Let's take it, just in case. We'll go here. We want to stack as much HP as we possibly can. I guess we gotta watch this ad again. Oh boy, every ad is a political ad. I know that election day is right around the corner, but come on. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. Sorry, I know my singing's fucking awful. We're going to take another Sapphire Guard there. We're going to go ahead and increase our maximum. Let's go ahead and head out. Hey, too bad Elf Warrior wasn't earlier. We'll mute this one for a few seconds while it plays, and then we can skip it. Ivy Fairy kind of sucks. Oh, not enough mana. Damn. We were actually able to just block all of his damage. He doesn't do too much, apparently. Able to almost block all of his damage. We're 1 short. That's fine. block all of his damage again. I should have actually just gone in. He's only got 3 HP. We're gonna go Angel Archer. Do more damage for angels. We got a nice angel comp coming along here. I mean, really, we're only gonna take a little bit of damage. Bring this guy to half HP. He's really not that hard to go through. Block all of his incoming damage. Managed to get one of our passives up. He's going to transform again at 99 HP. We're able to block all of his damage with our bone armor here, as long as we don't give ourselves armor. Oh man. We're able to block half of it. I probably shouldn't have flipped him right away. Able again to block most of it. Taking 6 damage here. Hopefully he goes into off phase. It's not off phase, that's fine though. It's not terrible. Too bad she's not an angel. Right, take her. We're gonna go ahead and mute the Shop Titans, even though it's a good game. I don't really care to listen to it. They constantly improve that game as well, but I don't think I'm gonna play it for you guys. It's kind of a boring gacha game that I'm not really into. For another angel. We're not crazy enough to go for another pumpkin master. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our HP and go back up to full HP. Look at this. Realize that we have enough for this. Might as well buy that. Managed to buy an upgrade or a duplicate, and we're gonna go ahead and duplicate. Depends on who we're about to fight. I think we're gonna go with Snow Queen, just in case. Last boss, it's this guy. This is really easy. Hopefully we can get a nice defense going here. We're going to go ahead and Snow Queen this. We're going to do as much damage as we possibly can. Knowing we couldn't block all of the damage coming through, we just decided to do that. Deal half his HP in instant. Back up to full HP just in case, and we should be able to kill him with another Pumpkin Master. Sadly though, we can't play any of our spells for 2 turns. That's a lot of damage, bud. Depends on what he's about to summon. He's just summoning these guys this turn, so actually, cool. Not able to take any damage this turn. And now we just have this guy to deal with. We can handle a Grey Drake. Like, that's not going to kill us. That's awesome. Go back up to full, because you never can be too safe with these kind of games. Like, that's the thing. He's at 57. I think one more pumpkin should do him in, but I think, what, we've used 3 of the 4? There's the last one. And we win! There we go, first attempt. Wizard Inferno 1. That's crazy. Been having trouble with that, but as you see, even I can struggle and then manage to get it done the next day. Just gotta come back to it. We're gonna watch double XP. We're trying to get leveled up as quickly as possible. Level 30 is when we unlock Barbarian. In my opinion, the worst class, unless they've like buffed him or changed him around. Because he just... you just die so quickly, even on normal difficulty, when you're playing him. Because he kills himself while hurting the enemy for the amount of damage he takes. It's just not worth playing. It's not enjoyable. I'm going to try to get him to Inferno 10, though. I'm sure someone is